Hello there, and welcome back to another Star Trek Online adventure. Let's jump in and see what our next mission is. The gateway discovered beneath the surface of New Romulus is prepared and ready for activation. Because the Romulan Republic is dedicated to sharing the gateway and all we learn from it with our allies, we are inviting representatives of the Romulan Republic, the Federation, and the Klingon Defense Force to join us on New Romulus for the first trip through the gateway. I would be honored if you would join us, Commander. Alright, so the gateway we found in the previous episode, it looks like they got it up and possibly working. Hey, sure why it says she's unconscious, but whatever. I think we're going up to the building.
It would be my pleasure.
As part of our excavations into this area, we found artifacts from a much older civilization that once lived on this world. These primitive people appeared to share the planet with their gods. In actuality, a species with a much higher technological level than their own. These Dewans were abandoned when their gods left the world, but over time developed their own culture and technology. Then they found the gateway. It's Iconian, but it must have seemed almost magical to the Dewans. Using geothermal energy, they managed to activate the gateway briefly, but the reaction was too unstable. The geothermal tap caused a chained volcanic reaction that devastated the planet. Our scientists say that ash clouded the sky, dropping temperatures and dramatically altering the climate of much of the habitable land. Radiation levels spiked and many of the Dewans died. The survivors retreated to underground shelters, but it was the end of their civilization. Only the flora and fauna that could adapt survived until we arrived. You were instrumental in helping us discover the secrets of this world. Now that we found the Iconian Gateway, we feel that it could be a boon to the Romulan Republic. The entire galaxy would be at our fingertips.
Welcome to New Romulus.
I am Brenneck, and I served as a liaison officer for Titan. As you can see, we stabilized the environment in this area as part of our investigation of the gateway. Protective gear is no longer necessary. Admiral Kurek is waiting for you in the gateway chamber. Let's zoom in on our map here a little bit. And check out this gateway. Right here. Let's find this Eric guy. Hello.
Welcome.
The Romulan Republic is here, along with representatives from the Allies, the Federation, and Klingon Empire, to witness the dawn of a new age. Harnessing the power of this gateway will change everything for our people. Yes, we must be cautious. The Dewans tried to do the same and destroy them. But we have been studying this gateway since me helped us discover it. And we believe that we understand what the Dewans went wrong. Where the Dewans went wrong. We now have the technology and knowledge we need to successfully adapt Iconian technology for our own use. We have a few final adjustments to make, and then we'll be ready to...
You think you have corrected the issue? Consider what happened to the Daywans, and what the result would be if the Romulans lose a second homeworld.
Day one.
I have encountered Iconian gateways twice before. In both those instances, the finest commanders I ever served found the technology to be too dangerous to preserve. It is difficult to believe that you have managed to do what they could not.
Are there problems?
No problem.
Ambassador Worf was invited here because of his experience with Iconian gateways. He has been voicing his concerns with our decision to activate the gateway. My science teams are convinced that they have solved the problems of the past, but I fear that, like the ambassador, some of my engineers have their doubts. The Tan and the Senate believe this is to be an important step for the new republic, but it is a step that we must take with our allies. We respect their opinions and want them to join us in this venture, just as the Bajorans and the Federation worked in tandem when the wormhole to the Gamma Quadrant was discovered. In the interest of easing some concerns, Ambassador, I invite you to take a final check of the data. Perhaps Commander, perhaps me, would be willing to assist you. I am ready to assist you, Ambassador.
Acceptable. Admiral Carrick, I want to start by reviewing your science team's work.
Understood. She's got
Corin, daughter of Grilka, captain of the mighty IKS Fortescue and victor of 100 battles.
I would much rather be on the front than here, but the Romulans are our allies now, and they have asked for our assistance. The High Council has dispatched the flagship of the fleet to show the strength of our friendship. Okay. Researcher. What's he here? His Worf is here. Hello.
I'm sorry, did you need something?
I don't mean to be distracted, but it's taken a lot of work and a lot of late nights to get here. Finally, we're ready. We've considered everything that could go wrong and planned for any contingency. The Daywans weren't as advanced technologically as we are. They haven't even become a warp culture when they try to repower the gateway. We have advantages they could only dream of having. There are some risks, of course, but anything worth doing has some risk. We wouldn't be standing on a new homeworld of our people if we hadn't been willing to take a chance and challenge the Tau Shiar.
With all due respect to you, Ambassador, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
If you want, I'll review the data my team has collected with you. Commander Thunder, me, can review the power variance coefficient numbers for the Alpha, Gamma, and Delta monitors. Maybe I do need another set of eyes. I've had a lot of trouble sleeping. I'll find those numbers. Okay, let's go get those numbers. Cooper. Power monitors.
Program initialized. Select monitoring program.
Power output monitors. See, 45, 34, 44, 44.6, 45.1. Hopefully I'm not supposed to remember all this, but I have a feeling I will. Beta is dropping 34.
Program initialized. Select monitoring program.
All within.
Program initialized.
Already.
Program initialized. Select.
She's gonna ask me a bunch of questions. I know it. I know it. She's gonna ask me a bunch of questions. What the numbers were. I don't remember.
Were you able to find the coefficient numbers for me?
Yes, Alpha is 14.
Alpha is 14. That looks correct.
Gamma is 47.
Yes, that's correct. Gamma is 47.
Delta is 38. As you can see, Ambassador, we have all the numbers perfectly in order. Does that satisfy you?
Your numbers may be correct, but have you ever witnessed the power of one of these gateways outside of a holodeck? Well, I have. I was invited here to share my knowledge with those willing to listen. Even the best plans seldom survive contact with the enemy.
Perhaps we should speak with the engineering teams.
Yes, they've been asking for the final power variance numbers.
We'll speak to him next. Yeah, let's go find this person. Where's this person at? There they are. Hello.
I appreciate you speaking up about your concerns.
If our projections are off at all, we could end up freezing to death in caves just like the Dwans. The gateway is an extremely valuable resource, but it is worth losing everything we built here? But is it worth everything we built here? I have new numbers for you.
Finally.
You want a full-time job here? I could use some reliable help. These aren't too bad. Better than what we had before. Maybe this will work after all. That's good.
I agree that the simulations look promising, but I still have some concerns.
So do I, but we're on a deadline.
My team has a geothermal tap operational, and with the proper numbers, we can finally align the power flow to the gateway and activate it again. I'd be happy to discuss your concerns with you, Ambassador, but I'll just need someone to help with the final commands to raise the pylons while I monitor the power levels. Commander, could you help? All of my team are busy with the tap, and it will give the Ambassador and I some time to talk. I'll ask Andrana to do it, but she's got her hands full as it is. Datan invited you here, Ambassador. He had a good reason, and he's a good man. I trust him. If he thinks you have something important to say, we need to listen.
Perhaps we can find a solution that will ensure the safety of all of us. Show me your projections.
I'll activate the console and monitor the power readings. Okay, so we get to flip the button. Cool. Activate main power. Okay. Open the pylon doors. Let's see. Now we need to raise the pylons. Raise the pylons. That's pretty cool. Hello again.
The numbers are good, but something seems off.
This gateway may not be exactly like the others we've encountered. Off?
Agreed. Sensor readings from the gateways I've encountered were significantly different than this. Could it be because of the power source you're using?
Readings like this make me wonder.
You open a door, and that means there's got to be something on the other side. Maybe this isn't a one-way trip. Do you think there's something on the other side trying to get in?
The numbers aren't saying that exactly, but It's a real possibility.
I understand what the gateway means to my people, but I'm concerned about what could happen if we open it without taking more precautions. Can we add more security?
Captains Sean and Corin have been consulting with Kararek's security forces. I will ask Corin to deploy some of her finest warriors. I do not know Captain Sean, but he commands an enterprise. He must be a formidable man. He also has less enthusiasm for activating the gateway than others here. I am certain he has considered all the options.
I'll speak with Sean and see what our options are. Where did I see him at? Where did I see him at? Captain?
How may I assist you?
Do you have a moment?
The team looks like it's almost done with the final checks. Make it quick.
Actually, Ambassador Worf has some concerns about the gateway. And because he can't come over and chat with a Starfleet officer without raising some eyebrows in his own delegation, he's sending you instead. Interesting. Tell him I share in his concerns about the gateway. What does he think we should do? He wants an option to neutralize the gateway if we need to.
I'll admit I've been dubious about this project from the start.
Some things are too powerful for anyone to have. Still, it's my job to do what Starfleet Command orders, so the Enterprise is here to assist and represent the Federation. But it's also my job to protect my ship and the Federation. So I had my engineers work up some contingency plans. If Korn is bringing in extra ground troops to deal with any unwelcome visitors, that should help. My chief engineer worked up a few small spatial charges with enough power to take out the gateway. If we attach them to the base of the pylons, we'll be able to stop a disaster before it starts. I don't want to use them unless we have to. We're here at the Romulans' invitation, after all, but it's always good to have a backup plan. I'll take care of it. So I get to set bombs. Cool. One down, one to go.
What are you? Ah, good idea.
Okay. He didn't get too mad.
If all the preparations are complete, I see no reason to delay.
Prepare to activate the gateway. Alright, see this.
Initiating final power transfer.
Power output rising. Levels are within expected parameters.
Activating gateway. We've got a spike. Attempting to compensate. No good.
Abort! Abort the mission!
Shut it down!
Detonating charges.
No effect. Get everyone out of the chamber.
Now what?
Into the gateway. Now! I knew that gateway would be trouble. We can't get a reading on where we are or how far we've traveled. The best we can figure out is that we are not in normal space anymore. And we are trapped. The scientists have been able to get a few readings from New Romulus, but the gateway was damaged. We cannot use it to return. A few people managed to grab some supplies on their way through the gateway. They might have something useful. Check the crates. Assist with the wounded. Once we have seen to the immediate problems, then we can worry about getting out of here.
Understood. See what we got over here. Anything? Anything? Some medical kits. Hello. It won't hurt much. A rock hit me on the way through the gate. I guess it could have been worse. I could have still been there when the top of the cave came down, or the cavern came down. Use auto suture. Hello. It's my left arm. It hurts to move it. Apply a sling. Feels a lot better. I think I'll be okay now. You're welcome. Hello. How are you doing? I'll be okay, Commander. It's just a scrape. Okay. Band-aid it is. Might as well help this one too. It's my ankle. I can't put weight on it. I hope we don't have to move quickly. I don't think I can walk, much less run. Scan. Level 2 sprain. Patient should report to sickbay for regeneration. If regeneration is not available, field treatment is as follows. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Oh. OPAC. Compress. Elevate. Check these other crates. Portable sensor units, including a few tricorders.
I believe I have found a way to open this door, but it will take two of us to override the controls.
So I guess I am the lucky one who gets to help you, eh?
I think I can open this door, but I will need your assistance. Once I override the security protocols, you will need to rewire the primary motivator to release the locking clamps. Are you ready?
Absolutely. And away we go.
Now, to see what lies beyond.
It's just another room. We gotta scan the doors. What's behind door number 1?
Interesting. Are you detecting high trace levels of Tetrion radiation?
Sure. What's behind door number 2?
My tricorder shows this to be a complex of some kind. There is another large room further down this hallway.
And door number 3.
I am picking up something beyond this door.
That's not very helpful. Okay.
As much as I hate to say this, we will cover more ground if we split up.
That's never good comes from that, but...
Agreed. We should keep in contact as we search.
Commander Nignon will accompany me.
If there is a way home, we will find it.
I will accompany you.
Oh, cool, man. I'll organize a security detail to remain here. You look like a good guy. I'll take care of things here. Good luck and watch your back. We don't know who else could be in this place or what they want.
Come, we will find the way out.
After you. So, An interesting place. Oh, look at this. What's this thing? Scanning. Patreon detected. Okay. What this might be. Environmental life support controls. Data logs show that the environment was recently adjusted from settings not compatible with most humanoid life. That was lucky. Multi-adaptive life support system is technology beyond what is currently used by known alpha and beta quadrants, but it appears to be okay.
I'm picking up some odd Tetrion readings, and we've been able to confirm that we're in subspace, but there's nothing conclusive yet.
I think we're in a medical facility, although it's not like any sick bay I've ever seen before. Interesting, Sean.
This facility is mostly automated. That doesn't mean it's abandoned.
We're keeping watch for automated security. Nothing we can't handle yet, but we found something interesting in this room. It looks like some sort of targeting array. I'm going to try and find out more about it. Perhaps it's the way out.
Maybe it's a way to open a gateway to a location without a corresponding one on the other end.
I'll check in when we know more. Sean out. Ambassador, I think we should take a closer look at that large console.
Good idea. If there is a targeting system and a medical bay, we may find the equivalent of a shuttle bay as well.
Agreed. Play around with this doodad. This is the main control console for the environmental controls in this facility. The environments can be set to accommodate a wide range of humanoid and non-humanoid species. Whoever used these controls last set the environment for a breathable oxygen-nitrogen mixture that is standard for most humanoid species. We cannot determine how long it has been since they were last accessed.
We have not heard from the security detail. We need to check in with them.
Come in, security detail. Security detail, answer.
Are you sure something here is not blocking our communicators? This is suspicious. We should check in with Karn and Sean's teams.
Captain Korn, come in.
Corin here.
We haven't found anything in this direction yet. I'll return to our starting location and find out what happened. Good luck, Sean.
I've found what appears to be some sort of targeting system.
That's strange. Captain Sean, what is it?
Did you hear that? We should...
Ensign, look out!
Well, that didn't sound good.
Captain Sean's team is in trouble. Hurry!
En route. This door. Hello? Hello? What do you hear? There's a weapon. Starfleet issued phaser, but this one has several adjustments made to it to maximize its power. Okay, modified phaser. A tricorder? Sean's tricorder. It's still recording, but there's a 4-minute gap in the file. Toolbox. The standard issue toolkit. You know the ensign with Sean was carrying one like this. A smashed comm badge.
No sign of Sean's team. We are not alone here.
Comm badge and blood. See what this thing is? This appears to be a targeting system of some sort with settings for 6 coordinates. It shares some characteristics with a transporter, but its technology is so far beyond what you've seen before that you're not sure you'll be able to operate it.
This does not bode well. We should rendezvous with Korn and the others.
Oakley dokley. Oop. Intruder. Alright. What we got in here?
Gone. They would not have left without their supplies or weapons. Can you hail them?
Hello, anyone there? Anyone? Anyone?
We must find Clorin and the others.
The only way left to us is the path Corrin took. We may find the answers we seek there. We need to hurry. We're all in danger here. Let's see, she took this door. I'm sure this is going to go well.
Wait. I know this place.
Really?
I have been here before.
You don't say.
This table. I saw one just like it when I served on the Enterprise.
It's not good. Oh, look, signs of a fight.
Blood. Klingon and Farasin. Corrin put up a fight.
Oh, of course she did. Are you moving on? What's this thing?
There are data entries here that correspond to our missing people. They will be taken for examination soon.
Examination, you say?
It was a Solanogen-based race, and I have seen this before. When I served on the Enterprise, we attracted attention of aliens who existed solely in subspace. They abducted us, experimented on us. We did not know why, but their actions went far beyond mere curiosity. We were able to stop them before they established a pocket of subspace on board the ship, but not before they sent a burst of energy through. If these aliens served the Iconians, that energy could have been a message. Corrin was not taken without a fight. Of that I am sure. And this table has not been used yet. These aliens must be holding the others. It is only a matter of time before they will be examined as well, and the experiments can be deadly. Everyone here is in danger. We must find and free them.
We'll find the others. Onward. Hello.
There is a holding area down this hall. We should... Automated defenses! Defend yourself! That Guardian was damaged by a disruptor. Corrin's work.
She was busy, wasn't she? Is this door locked?
We can overload the power cell from that Guardian. It should blast through the door.
Okay. First, we clean unauthorized being sound, take appropriate measures. Unauthorized being is apprehended, taken to a holding cell to await examination.
Be ready. There may be more Guardians beyond this door.
Dokie. Break it down. Those do not seem operative. Hello, friends. You are free. This one. You two are free. Yep. That one's still alive. Oh, he shot it before I could. This one is empty, it looks like. Scratch marks around the door. Someone tried desperately to escape. Hello? Corn? You are free? Oh, that person don't look very well.
I don't see Captain Sean or Mayak here.
There's no more time.
We need to stop wandering around this place and get back to New Romulus. Staying here is only going to get more of us killed.
No. There is still someone missing who could be saved. We are not leaving without them.
He's right. We keep looking. Examine this person. You find a corpse. It's not from a species you recognize. Okay. Move onward. What is down in this way? Anything? Open the door to find out. There they are. One. There's the other one. Alright, is that it? Just a two? It's just a two. I can't do anything for her. Free Sean here. Sean is pale and unresponsive. His breathing is shallow and his pulse rate is dropping. He requires immediate medical attention. Diagnostic scan. Tricorder can shows that Sean's left arm and both antennae have been surgically amputated and then reattached. An unknown foreign substance has been introduced into his lymph nodes and his superior vena cava has collapsed. Sean's cardiovascular and lymphatic systems have been seriously damaged by the experiments. He requires immediate medical attention. Gee, they did all that in a quick time. The suggested procedure is to regenerate the veins, restore circulatory function. Generate veins. Restore. Purge.
What happened? How... Can you help Mayak?
Let's see what Mayak is looking like. Examining. Quick tri-score scan reveals that Mayak's blood has been completely replaced with his synthetic liquid polymer. Even an immediate medical attention would be no help. His family and friends will want to know what happened. It may not provide comfort, but it could provide closure. You carefully move his communicator and identification so they can be returned to his loved ones. Captain Sean?
There's nothing more we can do here.
If we want any hope of finding other survivors or stopping what's happening on New Romulus, we need to keep moving. Ambassador?
Agreed. The best way to honor Mayak's memory is to save his new home.
Agreed. Alright. Move onward. What is through this door?
The gateway energy signature is emanating from somewhere across this expanse. We need to find a way across.
My scans indicate there's some sort of control system at work.
Perhaps we can use that to activate a connection to the next platform.
I'm picking up more of those automated defenses.
They are at my tricorder's maximum range, but they will be upon us quickly. The wounded are too weak to put up a fight. We should cross quickly and make our stand from a position of strength.
You should scout ahead. Korn and Shan will remain with the injured and defend them if the Guardian drones arrive.
Agreed. Okay.
Scout ahead. We will escort the others when the way is clear.
Understood. Neat looking. Oh. Soul system. Ideal site for harvesting. The servitory races have used disease epidemics and internal conflicts in ancient past to gather specimens for study. Population is numerous, but mostly peaceful. Poor candidates for servitor status. High creativity levels and self-preservation instinct make them inclined to fight rather than submit when faced by overwhelming foe. See Borg for more information. Can be aggressive when threatened. Recommend that all activities in the system be covert until invasion is launched. Target for extermination. If Soul System is eliminated, models show that political entity known as Federation may collapse.
The Soul System. Earth.
Yeah, so it is. Bridge. Let's see, Kronos, aggressive warlike species that dominates the area of space. Strong tendencies to fight rather than submit. Harvesting programs in past have been problematic, only successful when used in concert with internal conflict. Possible candidate for servitor race if key members of government and entities known as great houses could be used to direct rest of population. Military structure is most organization makes population already accustomed to taking orders from superiors. Recommend study of honor in society for use as a tool for control. If population can be absorbed into servitor species, it would be a great addition to our fighting strength. If they cannot, extermination must be swift. We cannot give the Klingons a chance to organize against us.
Kronos. This is not a holodeck. It is a live image of my world.
Really? That's pretty interesting. I'm gonna backtrack for a second. I just want to see where this yellow one goes. Anything down there? What is this? Doesn't look familiar. Storage facility Z98. Supply and transport servitor troops during expansion and political actions. 4.7 million units. Current status alert. Storage facility has been in status mode for error cycles. Connection to gateway network unstable. Huh. Okay. So we only have one way to go, and it's this way. What this one is? This is. I don't recognize this one either. Dominion, level 9. Dominion scientists discovered an intact gateway 37 cycles ago, but it was destroyed by opposition forces before they could activate it. There are other gateways in the region that remain inactive. Agents are in place to stop the Dominion from discovering the location of these gateways before we are prepared. As to the Dominion themselves, we recommend observation but no engagement. The Dominion are organized and used to subjugating large numbers of species spread across a large area of space. When the Alpha and Beta quadrants are firmly under our control, then we will have the resources needed to conquer the Dominion as well.
Vangelis 4. I remember this world. We found an Iconian gateway there during the Dominion War.
Connection to Gateway Network unstable. Immediate attention required. Gateway 7,255. Gateways inactive 5,967. Damaged or inoperative 880. Gateways in Andromeda active. Unauthorized connection to network detected in Hobus system. Keep moving. Not ringing any bells. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what this is either. Oh, new Romulus. Survivors of Romulan extermination have gathered on site of former Dewan homeworld. They have uncovered sites belonging to servitor races and are attempting to reactivate Gateway. If Gateway is successfully activated, they may threaten the entire network. Attempts to use Alachi to eliminate threat unsuccessful. Alliance with Tau Shiar problematic. Romulans as a species show more self-determination and willpower than in previous observations. Leader known as Sela must be controlled or eliminated. Several key members of Romulan Republic Gateway research teams have been taken for additional study without their knowledge. Brain scans of researcher Adrana have yielded vital information about project. Agents have used that information to destabilize Gateway. If activated, the seismic instability will affect the entire planet. Expected outcome is 70% reduction in population. Remaining survivors must not be allowed to form organized groups. Recommend subsuming them into Alachi as soon as possible.
New Romulus. The tectonic activity is getting worse. We must find a way to stop it.
Yes, I agree. Alright, let's see what this one brings. Oh. Hello. This Iconian device seems to be a data repository. It shows various star systems and the locations of other linked gateways. It could be useful in determining how expansive the Iconian network really is. Iconia, the homeworld, is still unsuitable for habitation, although servitor races have begun subspace modifications in preparation for invasion. When Quadrant is pacified, we will use forced labor to terraform world for our return. All must be as it was.
I know this planet.
Move on. Aura. Industrious and technologically advanced planet. Extremely low level of automation means population must constantly refresh workforce. Use of radioactive mines to infect ship crews and bring them to Quora is interesting, but ultimately inefficient. We would require greater amounts of loyal servitors to pacify Delta Quadrant than this method would provide. Recommend cooperation and eventual inclusion as a servitor race. In exchange for their loyalty and detailed information on their indoctrination techniques, we will alleviate their manpower problems.
The Delta Quadrant? Does the Iconian influence reach so far?
Apparently it does. Alright. Oh, this seems to be the end of the line.
This appears to be some sort of master control panel. I believe we can use it to open the gateway.
Alright. Reroute power.
Can we access the database? We must know what the Iconian plans are. We need to download the data and move everyone here before more Guardians arrive.
Everyone to the platform. Reroute the power again.
I will remodulate the power system while you reroute the flow.
Rerouting.
That's a star chart.
Blue.
All those markers Iconian gateways?
Look! That's
blue.
the new Romulus gateway!
Yellow. Green, green, yellow. Green. Green. Yellow. Green, red, yellow, blue. Green, red, yellow, blue. Green, red, yellow, blue.
The gateway on New Romulus was reset.
It wasn't the only one. Ambassador, we'll cover you as you download the data. The paths are retracting.
I will do the data.
They know we're here, and I don't think they're happy.
Do you hear that? That doesn't sound good.
Security reinforcements are inbound. We should use this gateway.
Worf! We're out of time!
Almost there. Almost there.
I have downloaded what I can. It is time to leave. We have cut the network's connection to the new Romulus gate, which should stabilize the situation there. There will be some damage on New Romulus, but it could have been far worse.
Alright, let's get out of here. Whee!
This is a bridge. We have walking wounded, but some of us can still serve. Where do you want us?
Interesting. What is this? Sensor and deflector dish controls. She is the best choice for this. Okay. Adrana? Adrana? What might this one be? This is the primary weapons control. You think of no one better suited for a position like this than Ambassador Worf. Mr. Worf. This panel provides bridge control for engineering functions, including damage control. Captain Corrin has the necessary experience for this station. Captain? Corrin. Corrin? Corrin. Whenever you get time. Appears to be a tactical console which controls the ship's shields and power levels during combat, with secondary access to weapons. Captain Shaw would be the most effective officer here.
We have saved the Romulans' home world, but the gateways are open now. All of them. We do not know who will use them. It may be the Alachi, or it may be something far worse. We must warn everyone of what is coming.
Activate the gateway and take us out.
Receiving tactical telemetry. I'm detecting another gateway in the Jarrett system. It's big. Ship-sized.
The gateway is transmitting a high-band subspace signal. Sensors are picking up Elachi ships on an intercept course.
I suggest we go there and contact New Romulus for reinforcements.
Agreed. Can we use that gateway?
Not from here. I can make a gateway for us and set a destination close by, though.
Do it.
Taking us out. Sensors show that we are in the Jarrett system. Systems are all reading normal, but object sighted near the ship. It is an Iconian gateway.
Hail the Republic. Hail the Romulan Republic.
I'm very glad to see you all safely returned. When the quakes began, we lost all communications with the gateway chamber and feared the worst. But where did you go? Through the gateway? And what is that ship? I've never seen anything like it.
Provide a full report as soon as I can. Suffice it to say that we had to open the entire Iconian gateway network to save New Romulus.
You reset. Oh, elements preserve us.
There could be hundreds of gates, thousands. Are they all active now? There was a ship-sized gateway hidden in subspace in the system.
Enough talk. The gateway is transmitting a signal. I am picking up a corresponding one from an entire fleet of Alachi ships on an intercept course. Send every available ship. We must fight if we are to survive.
Sending reinforcements now. Good luck, and may the elements protect us all.
We will hold the Alachi here until reinforcements arrive.
We will hold off the Alachi until Allied forces arrive.
That's what I just said. Let's go.
Federation Convenient ships are reporting to our location.
We need to hold the Alachi until reinforcements arrive.
Romulan ship singularity core is destabilizing.
Understood.
More Alachi inbound. Hold them off.
Will do. Cool little ship. Get up there.
a good day to die.
Subspace. It was one of many activated to prevent the destruction of your new homeworld.
Shields are down. Can't take another hit.
We're gone.
Approaching the high warp. Enterprise to Captain Scott.
Glad you can make it, Enterprise.
Watching can send their entire fleet. We will not fall.
There we go. Any more?
There is still the matter of what to do about the gateway. That discussion cannot be delayed.
Agreed.
The Alachi forces have been destroyed. No further hostiles inbound. Captain Shan, the Enterprise should scan the gateway. We need to know more.
Agreed. But we should destroy that gateway now, while we still have the chance.
No! That gateway is in Romulan space. It belongs to the people of the Romulan Republic.
Another invading force could arrive at any moment.
Afraid of a fight, Captain?
Corin, prudence is not cowardice. The gateways are powerful. They may be too much for any of us to control.
We should disable it before it becomes another threat to the Romulans, and to us all.
How is this different from the wormhole near Bajor? This is a strategic and scientific asset, and it belongs to my people. Captain Shan, if you destroy the gateway, I can assure you that Titan will reconsider our friendly relations with the Federation.
The Klingon Empire will fully support our Romulan allies in this matter.
Enterprise to Captain Shan. Sir, we've been scanning the gateway.
What did you find?
The terminus is at a fixed point now. We can determine that. But then, I don't know what we picked up, but the monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega. We're locked out of the computer, and engines are offline. We need you back on the Enterprise, sir.
I see. That changes things significantly.
Indeed it does. I should return to the Bortisque. Worf will be waiting for you. Corin to the Bortisque. One to transport.
I should return to New Romulus immediately.
Ambassador, it was a pleasure to work with you. I wish we could have had that talk.
Agreed. Another time. Send my regards to your chief engineer, Captain.
I'll let Chief O'Brien know. Shan to Enterprise. Transport me directly to my ready room.
Today was a glorious battle. You have won much honor for yourself and your allies. It seems there are larger conflicts that all of our people will need to face. If we are to survive, we may need to face them together. It was an honor to fight beside you.
In a minute. Yeah, take us out. Take us out. Should put us back in our ship. Yep, there's our tiny little ship down there. While it is regrettable that so many gateways were unlocked, I know that together we will face the future. Our governments will be in contact in regards to this Omega situation when we are prepared to act. I know you will be involved. Thank you, Commander, and good luck in the future.
Congratulations, Captain.
Let's see. So we get another a new ship. All right. So I'm gonna take care of that offline. And yeah, interesting. The gateways are open. I think the next episode will be pretty interesting. If I remember correctly, there's a neat little cutscene that we get to see. Yeah. So hopefully you'll join for that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.